This is a remarkable piece by British artist Thomas Frederick Mason Sheard. The scene unfolds under the almost full moon, hinting at the significance of Eid al-Adha, one of the most sacred celebrations in the Islamic calendar. Set in what we believe to be Morocco, the men gather in traditional attire, their expressions captured in the warm light of the festivities. Sheard's use of chiaroscuro contrasts the deep shadows of the night with the warm, flickering light that illuminates the gathering, pulls us into this celebration, connecting us with a culture far from his own. But time has not been kind to this masterpiece. The once vibrant colours are buried beneath a thick layer of darkened varnish. The frame, once elegant, is now dull, and naturally formed cracks, what we call craquelures, showcase some paint losses, threaten the integrity of the artwork. We believe in preserving the authenticity of every piece, allowing the artist's original intention to speak for itself. But in this case, the time has come to act. We've enlisted the expertise of Dahlia Mees, a professional art restorer and conservator, to breathe life back into this painting. Join us as we go behind the scenes of this intricate restoration process.
The mounting is original and I like to keep it as much as I can and just correct this with moist humidity on the back and weights. If it's enough, then I don't want to traumatize more the artwork. Yeah, I think it's much better when you remove the varnish, and after that we will see. So the varnish is very, very dark, maybe purposely brownish because the artist wanted to give this darker shade, but I think it's mostly because the varnish used at that time was mostly resin, like Dama varnish, and this resin become yellow with time. In 19th century, the restoration was not yet fully developed. It was mostly secret, and a lot of writers and poets wrote about, this kind of patina, but in fact it was just, for most of the time, yellow varnish. The brown color made this sky look almost green, which was for sure not the intention of the artist. So here you see the moon is much brighter than what it was. It's not a yellow moon. So the blue is a very special blue, like Prussian blue, phthalo blue, which is from the 19th century. Some blue are industrially manufactured, and we know the creation date. So it's also a way to date some paintings. You cannot date them earlier or before the apparition of this blue color. But there are a lot of impasto, and then the varnish and dirt remains trapped in between. So little by little, it's nice to also limit by area, so you don't have a strong contrasts.
The frame itself had suffered losses over time, with small ornamental pieces missing. Using careful moulding techniques, we replicated these details according to the original pattern. Instead of a full re-gilding with gold foil, we chose a more subtle method, applying a special gold wax for delicate retouches. This approach allowed us to revive the frame without losing its authentic, aged beauty. After several restoration sessions, Dahlia completed the meticulous process, bringing both the painting and its frame back to life. Now, this beautiful artwork, celebrating Eid, is ready to be displayed as a true highlight of our collection.